The point of a ritual bath is to turn a vessel, cherished as a family treasure, into a tool to protect it from external threats. Normally, it requires 10 months and 10 days of soaking a vessel in a solution with cursed energy obtained from crushing a choice of venomous creatures. I'm doing this ritual bath with cursed spirits by carefully wringing out a spirit and filtering the remains into a pool. My point in doing this is to submerge Megumi's soul in an environment to weaken his control over his body. Once I'm finished, Megumi will have a zero chance of regaining control, aided by the fact of me getting rid of Sumiki. Now, with the 10 Shadows technique, I will finally be able to defeat Satoru Gojo himself.
So this is the build showcase, showcasing the build and whatever else is on the build that I haven't shown an actual video. So basically this build is not a Shrine of Order build, so that means that I'm missing out on a lot of talents and abilities. Not really mantra abilities, but more so like health and HP and all that, because I did not use Shrine of Order at all. I actually still have 15 points that I haven't really invested, that I should really invest. But yeah, I'm gonna slowly scroll and show all the talents I have. So I'll go over the list of mantras that I have. So right here I have, this is like Shadow Rush ability or whatever. This is just the, what's it called? Blade Harper Oath abilities. So one is Cleave, one is Dismantle, and then Reveal is the quote unquote Binding Vow. I really just have the little Flame of Denial mantra. I use this and then use Reveal right afterwards to kind of give that Binding Vow feel. Let me wait for this to go off cooldown. There we go. It's kind of really cool of a little... It's just a cool thing to do. Honestly, the Flame Bind is not being used efficiently. What I really should be doing is using the Flame of Denial like when I'm low health, but I'm not. But anyways, so the other mantras are this right here, which is this Shadow Kick, the Shadow Kick mantra. I put a multiplying spark on it, so it's a different variant, so I can kick once and then do the actual kind of iframe-ish kick that does tons of damage. And then I have the Flame Ballista, which is, you know, Ballista. I have a few modifications on it. I have a Wayward Gem and Crystal Lens. It can be modified a bit more. Then here, for this mantra, it doesn't really relate to Sukuna unless you think of it in a creative way. So what I did here is I thought of the one Sukuna Gojo, or not Gojo, Jogo fight, or whatever, when the buildings were falling and everything. And then the Mahoraga fight when the buildings were falling. This is the inspiration that I used to actually say, okay, this fits with Sukuna's moveset, whatever. It's just like buildings falling. So it's a cool little thing, and this is the domain. So there isn't really any domain-like moves without tons of investment points, like for ice or something. So I just used the Caesar slashes for 11 rush. It actually lasts pretty long and gives you tons of healing. So it's basically like a pseudo reverse curse technique or whatever. Binding Vow could technically count as one, but yeah. So I thought about using what's it called? The new fist style thing in coil, but it's kind of hard to get, and also I don't know what it would do or if it would change up the crit of the Brood Alloy Cestus that I have. So I'm not too sure. So it really can be min-maxed a bit more. If you want to create the build, all the stats are right here. Like I said, I scrolled on the talents list. Yeah, there's really a lot of room for improvement. Like I said, I haven't invested even all my points. I haven't maxed out. Like you can probably go Shrine of Order and get like tons of Fortitude, then Shrine of Order, and then get stats similar to these. And there are many other ways you can do it. Like I have the 21 Intelligence, for example, to get tons of Ether from like pairing and stuff. And then Charisma is kind of the less, I take less damage. Then Agility is just for Conditioned Runner. I'm not even sure if I even got it. I did, okay. So when I run, just Conditioned Runner. Fortitude can be increased a bit to like maybe 50, can add a little bit more health. Maybe a different talent or something. Related to Flame Charm can be increased 15 points. So it could be like 65 Flame Charm, just get a little edge on damage. Light Weapon is already 90. I could increase it a bit more to 100, but probably not. It already does tons of damage. So really the only thing that really needs to be improved on this build is using Shrine of Order, which will make the build way better. and also using the rest of my investment points. Also, this build does not have a rhythm or ardor or tacit or anything like this, so it's kind of missing out on a lot of extra damage that can be added. And I was still winning a lot of fights in Chime, so I'm not even that good of a player because I kept S holding. A lot of the time, you're usually supposed to move forward with this and actually attack. So there's a lot of room for improvement on this build, and it was really actually fun to make. I think that's it for the build showcase. This is just design choices. I actually forgot to mention that there's still a few other moves I had, like the finger bearer, for example, had that one very large cursed energy move. I used flame repulsion for that, but it didn't really have a high accuracy rate in Chime, meaning it didn't really do anything. This is the flame leap, I believe. It's the reversal flame leap, so that could be used along with Sukuna's moveset. And then I had a shadow vortex. So this was my plan originally, was to have an actual kind of pull-in effect. So I had the main area of domain and then malevolent shrine, which is just the ceaseless slashes, but it didn't work well in Chime. Like, people would just roll out of it and everything. And that brings me to another point on talent. I'm missing out on the one talent that kind of stops people from S holding, that kind of keeps them from moving backwards and stuff like that after I hit. I'm not too sure if that's a medium talent. Oh. I'm not too sure if that's a medium talent or you can get that on fists. So I'm not too sure about that. But let's go over the outfit design choices. So basically the Broodlord Alloyed Cestus is just like cursed energy. I have electricity, which is the storm enchant, so that kind of stuns players. It's almost like the effect of cursed energy in JJK and everything. And then I have this right here, which is just the, what's it called, armor set. So I forgot to mention on the armor and everything that even though it shows martial artists, I actually have the master armor of Nevaeh War Chief for that extra 25% penetration, so it adds a little bit of a damage buff. That's also why it probably wasn't wise to get Fang of Foil. It really depends on your armor, because if you do get Fang of Foil, I'd go for something like maybe Prophet's Cloak or something related to that, or if you for whatever reason want to do Legion Kata, you can, I guess, and then just get martial artist for just to, you know, just for visual effect. And then I also have the jacket. I kind of don't have a black jacket. I just have this because of the stench enchant and everything. So yeah, I was planning on getting a black one, but there is nothing with the same health and stuff that I actually have. Yeah, the rest of this stuff doesn't really go along with the fit, so I kind of have it off. That's about it. Yeah, I could have the boots on, or the mercenary boots on. That kind of fits a little bit, but yeah, that was everything. That's design choice and everything. I think that's completely it for the whole video. Bye.